Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's time for the nation's sharpest opinion. The Supreme Court of India has torn apart Baba Ramdev's attempt to apologize, and I must say, brutally torn apart. The court has used the words, "We will rip you apart." Now, these kind of words being used by the Supreme Court of India, you can imagine. Supreme Court seems very inclined to heavily penalize Patanjali for misleading and misguiding the public with false advertisements. And I cannot agree more. The public cannot and must not be misled. The Supreme Court has also said to the representatives of the Uttarakhand government that it would rip it apart for inaction. Rip it apart for inaction. Very strong, very sharp words, ladies and gentlemen. Unusual words from the court. Rightly so, maybe, because it does seem that Patanjali has done a whole lot to get itself tied up into knots. But tonight, my focus is broader and in line actually of what the court said. The court said that this case must be used to send out a message to society at large. Its words were, this is not just about one FMCG company, but the violation of the law. Justice Kohli said, and I quote, "We are concerned with all the FMCG companies who show rosy pictures to customers and consumers and then suffer a health issue." And that is my subject tonight. Because misleading advertisements, tall quasi-medical claims have become the norm of all these marketing stunts done by FMCG companies in the country, Indian and foreign. All these people who put in big, well-packaged bottles claims that your child's health will improve, full of sugar, ladies and gentlemen, full of sugar. Claims your child will become taller, healthier, that this packaged food with a lot of preservatives has this vegetable, that vegetable, your child and you will become stronger, healthier, your family will do better. These companies know exactly what is inside those bottles. Claims about all kinds of toothpaste, doing this to you, that to you, promised magical notions, all film stars coming and advertising, big marketing claims, and then selling it to all across the country, spending hundreds of crores in marketing. If their product was so good, why would they have to do so much marketing? These FMCG companies are the problem, viewers. And the fact of the matter is, these FMCG companies think they are going to get away with it for too long. They won't. So if they think they're having a lot of fun seeing what's happening to Patanjali, my request is they should be put under investigation and scrutiny, and I have no doubt that they will. They should. So my question is that since the Honorable Supreme Court has started with demanding accountability from Patanjali, why doesn't the Honorable Supreme Court also get into suo motu all FMCG brands? They'll be doing the country a lot of good. What do you think? Because the risk of the public, you being misled, and is glaring. And as out there as Patanjali was, Patanjali is excited about its advertising, going and doing misleading claims. But what about these so-called energy drinks, the so-called nutritional drinks, powders? Your child will get taller, healthier if you consume it. These so-called skincare industries, the new fad of powders, herbal tablets with no medical sanction but claiming to have quasi-medical certification, quasi-medical claims, ladies and gentlemen. They think they have got big lawyers so they can sue anyone. There are companies, there are people who have chocolate companies, but if you find tomorrow all kinds of insects and maggots in those chocolate companies, these companies go and try and intimidate people, individuals. What about these companies? What about what they advertise heavily to make you eat? Will the courts not act about them? If the threat is that Patanjali misled, and I agree they may have, they should face the courts for it. But can the action, the reprimanding all stop at Patanjali? Why? If there is a problem, and we agree there is a problem, we cannot turn around saying that because there's a petition in this problem, we'll look at this problem. But the fact is There should be a multiple petitions about a multiple of cases because the problem is not limited to one company. And the observations of the court are absolutely clear. The problem is not limited to one company. The problem may germinate in one company, be diagnosed in one company, be symptomatic in one company, but the fact is that there are several other companies, FMCG companies, doing all that. Misleading the people a lot more, because my view is that the moment we start framing our decisions and actions on individuals or one company, we are running the risk of not addressing the larger question that arises from the case of Patanjali's fake ads. That is my view, and my view is reasonable because viewers, whether you like it or not, there are a lot of people who don't like Baba Ramdev, don't like Patanjali. They have a problem with him, they always have, and those will be very happy today that good, Patanjali is facing the music. But those same people know that Patanjali is a limited part of the problem. There are many others out there doing the same thing and worse, for whom there are big corporate interests, and they are also playing around with the lives and health of the people of India. What will happen to those FMCG companies? I am asking this tonight. This question will slowly get asked by everyone. Let's debate.